So quick disclaimer, if you guys watched my How Powerful is the Devil video, which if you guys haven't, go check that out. It should be right up there, but wait until the end of the video. It'll still be there. Same disclaimer as this one. This one will be talking about religious beliefs and topics. And just letting you know, no, I do not condone any activity that is done with a Ouija board or anything like that. This light is off right there, yeah. But no, I do not condone any kind of use of Ouija boards or any kind of spiritual communication other than with the Holy Spirit. So just letting you guys know that it's weird stuff. Okay, let's get on with the video intro. Boy! Okay, so to start off the video, I was a weird kid. I still am weird. Not a kid anymore, I don't think. But when I was a kid, I was strange. I didn't, and still don't understand things and the world and how it works and a bunch of different stuff, but I did not understand a lot. I was a very emotionally charged kid. I was very empathetic. I still am. I mean, all of these traits kind of carried over to now. But I was very into helping people. Like I said, I still am. But it was a lot of, let's just say, when I was a kid, there was a lot of weird things that I did, like wear a Superman cape and cowboy boots everywhere I went, and all the way up to having a dream about a girl that I met once in the mall, and dream of her like popping out of a pool and 10 of our children surrounding her. Gosh, that was a weird day yesterday. I'm just kidding. That was when I was like 10. That was weird. But one of those things that came along with that is one day I realized that maybe the devil is misunderstood. Yep. No, but really, to start off the story, when I was about 8 or 9, I felt very bad for the devil. When I was a kid, one day I asked my parents about why the devil did what he did. You know, tempting people and going around and ruining people's lives and all that stuff. And I was like, you know, maybe he is misunderstood. Maybe there's a reason why he does that stuff. And maybe he could be turned around. Maybe he can turn his life around, you know? And maybe I could be the one to do it. Maybe I could help him. Oh, I was such an idealist when I was a kid. But with that, when I was younger, there was one night where I was like determined. I was like, tonight's the night. I'm gonna change the devil's mind. And so I stayed up for probably a good hour, 2 hours, just talking and just being, and of course I would like talk between God and the devil, and it was just like, you know, and Jesus will accept you, and why are you so mean? Why can't you be nicer? And it was, I know a lot of you are probably like, oh, that's so cute. No. Just cringy, because as a kid, you know, you want to help people. Especially when I was a kid, I was the kind of kid when I got in trouble and I knew I was in trouble, my parents would just have to look at me and I would just start bawling because I knew that I did something bad, and it just hurt my soul because I was like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Even if I did, I still felt absolutely terrible because I knew that bad things were coming. But as a kid, it was so sad for me to think of the devil being, I guess, alone and always stuck in hell and all of that stuff. And so it was just strange to me to not try to help and not try to convince him otherwise. Because in my mind, it was the worst thing in the world to not have someone try to do that, not have someone try to come to your aid and try to convince you out of doing something stupid, out of doing something that you'd regret down the road. And if any of you guys have read Revelations, you guys know that there is an end coming that is not pretty for the devil. Sorry, man. But at the time, I didn't know that there was no going back for him. That the reason why he was that way was because he was that way. He wanted power, and that pretty much cursed him into perpetually being that and perpetually trying to hurt other people and to turn them away from God, because that was his goal, was to turn people away from God, because he was so mad at God for being more powerful than him. But as a kid, I didn't understand. I didn't get that there was no going back, that he didn't want to, that he wanted to turn people away from God. And even if that meant him ending in that way, which we know that the devil doesn't have any foresight, so he's not going to change, because he doesn't look into the future, and he doesn't see that ending. And so, yeah, so that was an interesting night. I just laid there, and I was so sad because I wanted him to change. I was a strange child, and I still am weird, and part of me still wishes that things could change that way. Part of me still wishes that there was a chance for someone to change, because having that and knowing that there is no chance of them changing is one of the hardest things in the world. Even if I don't know them personally or anything like that, it's sad knowing that something like that is going to happen and not having any control to be able to change that. So that is the story of when I tried to talk to the devil. If you guys would like to see more of these videos, please comment down below, because I actually really enjoy doing these story videos. I'm going to try to be a bit more detailed with them so I can get a bit more time in to explain stuff. Baby burp. So if you guys like this video, be sure to like it and subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to share the love by sharing this video on all of you guys' social media pages. If you guys would like to see mine, go ahead and check those out in my YouTube bio. And as always, I re-released the vid merch, so go check those out in the vid merch store and pick yourself up a Let's Go t-shirt, as well as a bye-bye t-shirt or mug or sweatshirt or whatever suits your fancy and floats your goat. And don't forget, if you guys are part of the Vidland family, click that bell so you guys never miss when I post a new video. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys at the next Vidman video. Catch you guys later. Let's go! Bye-bye.